Hi Taurus, this is a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Bi watchers, cross watchers, all are welcome. All watchers, do keep in mind that energy and time are fluid. There's no gender in tarot, so if or when I do say he or she, please do excuse me. And what else? Reverse the roles if needed. And let's go ahead and just get into it. Taurus, how this is going to go is that we're going to pull your person's energy on this side, your energy on this side, and the mutual energy in between. Then we'll pull a couple of cards for potential outcomes, and we'll wrap everything up with a few oracles. This is for our Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, Taurus, it looks like from the cards that those of you who this reading is coming through for, it looks like that you are dealing with someone who's possibly a twin flame connection. There's a lot going on here, a lot of learning, a lot of healing, a lot of transformation, and a lot of like separating and coming back together. Okay, twin flame connections are not easy. They are difficult. They're here to help us learn the lessons that we need to learn. For the person who's resonating or coming through the energies on this side, this person is really in love. I mean, if this is your person and this is you, they're really in love with you, Taurus, okay? They are really in love, but at this point in time, it looks like something had to come to an end, and they're feeling, even though they still hold love for you in their heart, whatever it is that it is happening, maybe Taurus, your energies are the one on the right and your person is on the left. Like I said, reverse it as needed, okay? But the person on this side has been hurt by something that their person was doing or has done, and that's, like I said, twin flames to help us grow and evolve and change for the better, right? So this person is going through a transition right now. Possibly they've taken a break from this connection or put an end to an old cycle, an end to an old ego, an end to an old way of being, or just an end to this relationship. I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers card, you guys will come back together at some point, but we'll get to that later. But as far as how this person feels towards you, if this is your person on this side, this person is feeling like very guarded and defensive about this union, about this connection. You on this side, if this side is you, Taurus, there might have been some conflict here, okay? Some conflict. Maybe you were being a little bit stubborn and wanting to win at any cost with this conflict here, okay? You were not backing down. And I think that made this person possibly feel like either they're not valued in this dynamic, and maybe they should step away so they can understand for themselves if they wanna stay involved in such a connection where they don't feel valued or seen. I do see that you do want to work with your person. You do keep tabs on your person, but there is something maybe both parties involved in these type of connections have to do, okay? So I think if your person has withdrawn from you, this is a time for you to reflect on whatever this argument was or whatever catalyzed this separation. It's a time for you to reflect as well on how you can be consider being more attentive to your person's need, or less stubborn in your ways, if that's what's if the stubbornness is what's causing the conflict and the friction, and learn more how to give equally and take equally and work together. I feel like these wheels are churning. I think that you know that this is what you have to do. So I think there's transformation needed on both sides. I do see that your person is fed up but has not given up completely on you. Again, now coming back to the mutual energies, it's slow moving, okay, Taurus, but it's there. The love is there. The desire is there. And I feel like it may take time, but if you both work on what you both need to work on, you'll come to a more solid mutual understanding, because the Knight of Pentacles is the most solid and understandable and understanding knight of them all. So I think you both are taking time to self-reflect and analyze. I think you both are very invested, or even with the last bit that remains on this person, there's still a little light of hope and bit of investment in you and in this relationship. And give them their time to heal, give them their time to grow, and do the transformation that they need to do. And with time and healing and understanding and growth and enlightenment, I think that you guys will overcome this, and eventually, remember, the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving knight. Eventually, when the time is right, I think you guys will come back together here in this union, if for those of you who are in separation. Let's pull a couple of cards to see potential outcomes for you and your person. Let's get the energies for our Taurus and the person they're dealing with. Can we please have some potential outcomes? Currently, I think you guys are considering coming back together is the current situation. Let's see what the outcome is going to be, potentially. Yeah. So, right now, if the current mutual energy between you two is very slow moving but solid, like you're really reconsidering each other, okay, because you know you love each other and your love is worth doing that self-reflection and growth and healing. Your love is worth doing all of that hard work it takes to go through our shadows and acknowledge that we're not perfect. We have flaws that we need to pay attention to. I feel like the love is strong enough between you two to do that, and you guys are just taking currently, in the current moment, your time to go through those processes individually. And I think what the outcome is, celebration, getting back together. It's going to be, you guys are going to, once you've done everything that you need to do, you're both going to be emotionally balanced, emotionally available and understanding and considerate. Like I had some kind of feeling that this person just felt like they were not being considered in the relationship. They felt like they just had to always go with this person's viewpoints or choices or decisions. They just did not feel like they had a say or a value. But once you guys do the growth and the changes required, I feel like that potential outcome is for you guys to really come together in a beautiful union where the emotions are balanced but overflowing and nurturing and caring and giving in a very equal manner. Like I said, the Six of Pentacles has come in twice. That's the universe, I think, trying to emphasize to the person on this side that please, you know, your person loves you, but they deserve equal reciprocity. They deserve to have a say. They deserve to hear praise if that's what they need, you know, learn each other's love languages, whatever it is. The scales need to be balanced, and the outcome, I think, is exactly going to be that. And if you guys are going through like a time where the energies are moving very slow, you're gonna come to a point where you both are gonna finally be at that point where you realize what you need for individually and realize what you need for each other. And once you're at that point, it's going to be faster moving, right? Like you both are going to just come back together so quickly, and it's going to be at a lot more beautiful and elevated place at that point. Let's pull a couple of romance angel cards. Give your relationship a chance. Oh, my hand's all shaky. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Yeah. Like I said, maybe the World card and the Death card. The World card could indicate like distance between you guys, but the Death card, undeniably, I mean, these both can also represent, the World and the Death can represent ending cycles, closing old cycles and chapters and starting new ones. And Death definitely represents transformation and becoming someone, you know, having a higher level of understanding of oneself or the situation and transforming, you know, making the changes needed to transform that. And this does also, the World card also indicates a new chapter, right? It could also indicate some distance between you, but whatever it is, like I said, the mutual energy really does show that you guys do love each other and care for each other, and you're gonna make those necessary changes. As hard as it is sometimes for some people to recognize the flaws within themselves, I think the love here is strong enough for you guys to give your relationship a chance, acknowledge our own flaws within ourselves, and try to see how we can become better for ourselves as well as for our partner. And I think that's what's going to happen here. You deserve love. Okay, you are lovable. I feel like the person who's feeling like they're not valued here, that they're not loved here, or both parties, if you're in separation, maybe both parties are feeling like they're not loved or valued at the moment. You guys are lovable. That's why you are so aware of yourself. Because you know that you can be better and you want to do better, and you do deserve love, and it's, there's no shame. There's more shame in the people who never recognize their flaws and never make any effort towards fixing them. There's no shame in recognizing our flaws and making the efforts needed to make changes within ourselves. But that does not mean you don't deserve love. It does not mean that you're any less. The fact that you're enlightened and awakened enough to acknowledge that in itself says that you deserve love. And again, give your relationship a chance and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps toward, steps you're guided to take. So there's two romance angel cards saying the same exact thing that I've been saying. Like, you guys make the effort to be better as an individual, but also for your person, because your person is really hanging in there for you. Let's grab a couple of Rebel, if I can find them, Rebel oracles, just because these lighten the mood a little bit. They're a little bit sassy and quirky. Those of you who are a little offended by cursing, I hope this doesn't offend you. It's just, like I said, lightens the mood a little. So we'll grab a couple of Rebel oracle cards. It says rebel, because F it. Whatever that means for you. Get over yourself, pull your ish together. help people, give back, do good-ish for humanity. And that's the Six of Pentacles. That's giving in return, being aware that, becoming aware of how much we're receiving, like being enlightened and awake enough to recognize and acknowledge how much we're receiving. And then once we reach that enlightenment, we want to give back, you know, we receive so much, give back, you know, balance out the scales. It says, put the effing phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. So if you're trying to understand or like heal, and your process of healing is shutting yourself at home or inside and just going through your phone and social media all day, just stop that. Go out and get some fresh air, hang out with some good company, and yeah, go on that journey of transformation and enlightenment. We can always do better, but you know, we always deserve love as long as we're trying to be better for ourselves and for the world. If I hope any part of this helps or resonates. If any part of this does, I would greatly appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, sending you lots of love, light, and beautiful vibrations. Bye for now.